Hey there beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it has been a hot minute. It's been several months since I last filmed and it's time to get behind the camera. So today's video, like the title says, what is a zine? What is a zine? What is a zine, you ask? These are zines. The word zine is short for magazine. So these little fellas are literally self-published little, I guess you could call them magazines by artists. So these could be created and self-published by independent artists. These could be created in collaboration, so groups of artists will put zines together, but generally someone creating a zine will be making it from start to finish. So they will be creating the content, creating the artwork, getting it printed. Some people will professionally print their zines. The history of zines is that they were created via photocopiers. So artists would just photocopy their content and then bind them together. Making zines, generally an artist will only distribute, say, 50 to 100 zines. It's not common to find an artist creating large quantities of their zines. They're generally done in short runs. So I know for myself personally, I probably print around say anywhere between 10 to maybe 50, and once they've all been distributed, I generally don't publish that zine again, because as an artist you generally want fresh content coming through. As a creator, you've always got new ideas, so you want to be making some new things. So I guess another question is, what is the purpose of a zine? The purpose of a zine is to give the artist freedom over what they want to create. So the content that they're placing in their zines gives them, I guess, like a freedom of speech. And this has allowed many people to talk about various issues like BLM, gay rights, like bullying, harassment, self-care. So yeah, the topics are very vast. So an artist can literally create whatever they like in a non-judgmental space. So I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards zines, is the freedom. Is literally the freedom of being able to create. And then you get these fun little bookies. This one here is actually full of collage and word as well. So it does have text in there. This one happens to be one of my own little creations, just to give you guys a little like look inside. I like the fact that when making a zine there are no rules. There are no rules on how you put it together, what size it needs to be, what paper you print it on. Like, I know for me personally, when creating, quite often what I'm going to print it on often comes later. So it's just that sort of focal point of having a concept or having an idea and being able to get it out on paper. The zine community is actually quite vast, so it is a large community and it seems to be getting larger and larger as the years progress. I've been in the zine community myself for probably about 8 years and my collection seems to be growing at a rapid rate. I'm currently sitting on about 103 zines. Should I do a zine favorites? Oh god, that sounds hectic. I have a lot. What sparked me to make this video was the lack of zine content on YouTube. There is not a lot out there. I do want to thank the Stitchess for inspiring me to make this video. She has quite a lot of zine content on her channel, and she's one of the very few creators that I have seen posting, I would say, regularly about zines. So her videos are definitely fun. She does a lot of reviews and stuff like that, so I will link her below if you want to go and check her out. I actually run a zine fair here where I live, and so that is with me and 2 other people. So it's called Zinetopia, and we hold zine fairs around our city. So that it allows the zine community to get together and distribute their zines and have people come and basically just like check out their work. So coming to these fairs, I think it's great for people to be able to share and just connect with other zinesters. Zinesters. What is a zinester? Glad you asked. A zinester is someone who creates zines. There is another term in the zine community which is called a distro. So a distro is, well, it's slightly different to a zinester. So a distro, when coming to a fair, will generally have a like table set up, and they will be distributing zines from all sorts of different artists. So some of the zine fairs that I've been to, especially like Festival of the Photocopier in Melbourne, they will have Sticky Institute. They will come along and actually sell all sorts of zines by different artists. So most people are just zinesters, zine people that like to create, and other people like to also create but are also happy to help other people get their work out there. So that's fun. So Zinetopia is something that was formed back in, let me see, 2018. So 2018, it's definitely an idea that I was sitting on for a very long time. Something that I wanted to do with one of my close friends, Caitlin. Hey Caitlin! I'll linky her info below because she makes zines as well. Like, check this bad boy out. Yeah. Yeah, so one of my friends, Caitlin, I proposed the idea to her and said we need to get this up and running. At the time there was nothing in my hometown, like no one was really doing anything, and yeah, so we jumped on the idea and formulated it with one of our other friends, and we pretty much got it up and running. So we've successfully been able to do 2 zine fairs here, and we were working on another one, but unfortunately COVID killed that one a little bit. But hopefully 2021 we will be back with some new fairs. We do have an Instagram page, so if you want to come check us out, see what we do. It's a good way to keep informed about when our next fairs are running. So I shall link Zinetopia. 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 I will link Zinetopia if you want to go and have a looky. So I'm probably going to wrap things up for today, and this is just like a little snippet on what zines actually are. I probably want to do some more in-depth videos and show people inside zines and how you can create them, and I guess like some of my favorites. So my doggo is just here and she's like, love me, love me. So thanks guys for stopping by, and if you haven't already, do the old likey, pop a little subscribe in there, and leave your wonderful comments, and hopefully we will chat soon. So have a wonderful day and go make a zine. Bye. Hey Papa, what are you doing? Did you come to the YouTube, boo? What are you doing, boo boo? Hey? Oh, Possum. Hey, baby. She doesn't like the camera. There.